Welcome back to Skyrider Limited. I am Jesse. We are once again here in my hometown at the Blyman Canal for another edition of Kite Maker Corner. Today we're going to meet Hunter Brown. Hunter and his business partner Paul DeBacher formed Focus Kites back in 2007. In 2010 they took a kind of hiatus for a while, and late last year, 2022, Hunter began producing their single-line kites again. They are probably best known for their single line kites, but had a really prolific line of dual line kites designed by Paul as well. Right now, Hunter is only producing the single line kites, but hopefully we'll get to see them back in sport kites someday in the future. Hope you enjoy this interview with Hunter. So we're with Hunter Brown from Focus Kite Designs. So Hunter, favorite kite you've ever owned, flown, and designed?
Favorite kite I've ever owned, flown, and designed. That's a tough one. Flown, so I'm gonna say the original HQ Jam Session. And the reason I say that is because that was a kite that I learned so much of, like, you know, the slackline tricks on. And I spent so much time on that kite, learned trick after trick after trick, and that kite helped me then make a little bit of a name for myself in kiting with springboarding, you know, my trick ability and that kind of things back in the mid-90s or so. So I think the Jam Session would probably be one of those favorite I've ever owned. Favorite, well, let's see, what's the other favorite?
So designed and flown.
Designed and flown. Favorite one I've ever flown? So that was going to be the Jam Session. Favorite one I've ever owned? That's a really tough one because there's so many great ones. I mean, one of the ones that I'm pleased with that I own, just as a sentimental thing in a way, is a Vapor. You know, again, kind of coming up in kiting in the 90s, you know, that iconic Prism catalog that had the Vapor with the smoke behind it, that shot, I mean, it's just such a sexy kite. I mean, it's one of those just classifies as a sexy kite. And so I'm proud to own one of those. And then favorite design, I mean, I think it's going to have to be the skate that I co-designed with Paul DeBacher when we were doing Focus originally back in 2007 or so. The skate, it was this new style. It was this indoor glider that just, there really wasn't much of it going around, and it helped springboard this new type, this new platform of kiting that now, if you go to an indoor event, you're going to see an indoor glider of some kind. It may not be a skate, but it helped springboard all these others. And then that springboarded us into making the Manta, because people were using the skate as this ultralight delta that they could fly when nothing else would fly, and it was too small to really make an impact in the sky. They wanted something bigger, so we designed the Manta, and then, you know, more recently I designed the Ray. And so that one design, the skate, just really, you know, it's just a new category that got created, and then springboarded on into the Manta and the Ray. So that would have to be my favorite design.
Super. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yep, you're welcome.
Thank you so much for joining us for this new piece. Thank you, as always, for liking, subscribing, and sharing. And we will see you out there, Skyrider.